James Earl Jones, the legendary actor whose deep, commanding voice made him one of the most recognizable talents in film, television, and theater, passed away Monday morning at his home in Dutchess County, New York, at the age of 93. His representative confirmed the news to Variety. Despite a childhood struggle with a severe stutter, Jones went on to become one of the most celebrated black actors of his generation, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry over a career that spanned more than 6 decades. His journey began on Broadway in 1958 at the Court Theater, which was later renamed the James Earl Jones Theater in his honor in 2022. His versatility and rich baritone brought life to a diverse array of iconic characters, most famously as the voice of Darth Vader in the Star Wars franchise. Jones's legacy extended beyond the galaxy far, far away. He reprised his role as King Jaffe Joffer in 2021's Coming to America, a sequel to the 1988 comedy classic Coming to America, where he starred alongside Eddie Murphy. Additionally, he voiced King Mufasa in Disney's beloved animated feature The Lion King, 1994, a role he returned to for the 1998 sequel and the 2019 live-action remake. His gravitas also anchored the character of CIA Deputy Director Vice Admiral James Greer in 3 of the Jack Ryan films, The Hunt for Red October, 1990, Patriot Games, 1992, and Clear and Present Danger, 1994. From stage to screen, Jones's career was defined by his remarkable ability to captivate audiences with every performance. Among James Earl Jones' more than 80 film credits, he brought his powerful presence to a wide range of unforgettable roles. He made his feature film debut as a B-52 bombardier in Stanley Kubrick's 1964 Cold War satire Drive. Strangelove, marking the start of an illustrious career. In 1972, Jones portrayed the first black president of the United States in The Man, a performance ahead of its time. His versatility shone again when he became the fearsome villain in 1982's Conan the Barbarian. In 1989's Field of Dreams, Jones took on the role of a reclusive author whose character became an integral part of the film's mystical heart. He later charmed audiences as a blind former baseball star in 1993's The Sandlot, and in 1995's Cry, The Beloved Country, he delivered a poignant portrayal of a minister living through the horrors of apartheid South Africa. Jones' exceptional talent extended beyond film, earning him numerous accolades on stage and television. He was nominated for 4 Tony Awards, winning 2, first in 1969 for his role as boxer Jack Johnson in The Great White Hope, which he reprised on film in 1970, earning him his only Academy Award nomination, and again in 1987 for his powerful portrayal of Troy Maxon in August Wilson's Pulitzer Prize-winning drama Fences. On television, Jones was nominated for 8 Primetime Emmy Awards and made history in 1991 by winning 2 in the same year. He took home the awards for Outstanding Supporting Actor for his role in Heat Wave, a miniseries about the 1965 Watts riots, and Outstanding Lead Actor for his performance in Gabriel's Fire, where he played a wrongfully imprisoned ex-cop turned private detective. James Earl Jones was honored with numerous prestigious awards throughout his career, including the Kennedy Center Honor in 2002, the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award in 2009, an honorary Oscar in 2011, and a Lifetime Achievement Tony Award in 2017. His win of a Grammy in 1977 for a spoken word album placed him among the elite group of artists to achieve an EGOT, winning an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Jones' towering yet warm presence, paired with his resonant voice, made him a natural fit for Shakespearean roles. He delivered powerful performances in some of the Bard's greatest works, including Macbeth and Othello, for Joseph Papp's American Shakespeare Festival. Beyond the stage, his rich narration brought gravitas to numerous documentaries, from 1972's Malcolm X to the 2007 Disney nature film Earth. Jones also famously lent his voice to one of the most iconic phrases in broadcasting history, "This is CNN," for the cable news network, further cementing his legacy as a voice that transcended generations. James Earl Jones' television career spanned over 70 credits, showcasing his incredible range in both movies and miniseries. His notable roles included appearances in culturally significant projects like Roots and the Atlanta child murders. He also took on recurring roles in series such as L.A. Law, Homicide, Life on the Street, and Everwood. Jones made memorable guest appearances on shows like The Simpsons, Picket Fences, Law and Order, Frasier, and House, further solidifying his status as a versatile performer. Jones' most iconic role, however, came in 1977 when he was paid just $7,000 to lend his unforgettable voice to the villainous Darth Vader in Star Wars: A New Hope. Despite his pivotal contribution to the character, Jones declined screen credit in both A New Hope and its sequel, 1980's The Empire Strikes Back, out of respect for David Prowse, the actor who portrayed Vader on screen. By the time Return of the Jedi was released in 1983, Jones had become synonymous with the fearsome character and received the credit he deserved for bringing one of cinema's most notorious villains to life. Jones reprised Vader's voice in 2005's Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and 2016's Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. In the 2022 Disney Plus series Obi-Wan Kenobi, Jones authorized Lucasfilm to use archival recordings and advanced AI technology to recreate his iconic voice for the character, cementing his legacy as the definitive voice of Darth Vader. In a 2014 interview with the New York Times, when asked how he had sustained his remarkable career for so many years, James Earl Jones offered a response that reflected the same understated humility he often infused into his performances. "The secret is never forgetting that you're a journeyman actor and that nothing is your final thing, nothing is your greatest thing, nothing is your worst thing," Jones remarked. "I still consider myself a novice." His words captured the essence of his approach to acting, a relentless pursuit of growth and a grounded perspective, even after decades of success. James Earl Jones was born in 1931 on a farm in Arkabutla, Mississippi. His father, Robert Earl Jones, left the family shortly after James was born to pursue an acting career of his own. Although the two reconciled when James was in his 20s and even performed together, their early years were marked by separation. When James was 5, he relocated with his maternal grandparents to Michigan. The abrupt move triggered a severe stutter, leaving him often unable to communicate verbally and reliant on writing to express himself. It wasn't until high school that he began to overcome this challenge. His English teacher, recognizing his talent for poetry, encouraged him to read his work aloud in class, which significantly helped him gain confidence in his speech. As an undergraduate at the University of Michigan, Jones initially pursued a pre-medical path but soon found his passion in drama. His professional acting career began with a small role in the 1957 off-Broadway production Wedding in Japan. To support himself, he took on various side jobs while also working on theater productions such as Sunrise at Campobello, The Cool World, and The Pretender. Additionally, he appeared in summer stock theater. In 1960, Jones joined Joseph Papp's New York Shakespeare Festival, marking the beginning of a distinguished association with the festival. The following year, he made a significant impact with his role as Deodatus in the landmark off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks. His work with Papp continued as he portrayed Oberon in A Midsummer Night's Dream, which was the first of many acclaimed Shakespearean roles. His masterful performance as Othello in 1964 was so well received that it was moved off-Broadway, where it enjoyed an extended run of nearly a year. Jones' first big break into cinema came by way of Papp's production of The Merchant of Venice, in which Jones played the Prince of Morocco to George C. Scott's Shylock. When Stanley Kubrick came to see Scott, whom he was considering for one of the leads in Dr. Strangelove, the film director was so impressed that he cast Jones in the film, too. In 1966, Jones had the title role in Macbeth at the New York Shakespeare Festival, again to great acclaim. He also booked a recurring role on As the World Turns, in 1966, marking the first time a black actor had a continuing role on a daytime soap opera. Still, he was almost one of Broadway's best-kept secrets until 1968 with his performance in Howard Sackler's The Great White Hope as Jack Johnson, the first black man to win the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship. The Tony, the acclaim and its timing in the late 60s propelled Jones into the spotlight at a time when it was difficult for black actors to secure quality roles. The actor, however, has said that the accolades he received for both the play and its film adaptation did not do that much for his career.